Motor Reclaim check for finance agreements that may have been missold. And if there's something there, they'll handle the claim once you've signed. No win, no fee. You could go direct to lenders or ask Motor Reclaim to process the claim for you. And if you could be owed, start your claim using the link below.
Hi, welcome to AFTV. It's now time for player ratings after a 3-0 win against Man City. I'm happy. I know you said to start, yo. It's only Community Shield, calm down. But hey, it's a long drive back and I will be celebrating.
No, listen, I am buzzing. I'm so happy, but we know when the season starts.
Yeah, it's different.
It's a different, but what I'm infused about is that we looked at a level today that I was like, because I thought this would be a really tough game because, I've looked at their pre-season and they've been quite good in pre-season. So, yeah, man. And you saw that City fan that come on. Remember when he's running up in the mountain? We're being loads of excuses now, isn't it? You know what I mean?
And also
they know we're serious now, man. They know we're serious.
Yeah, we got the taste of winning and we're going to continue it. And I just want to say we are now the joint most successful team in this competition. Yeah, in this competition. So got to credit that. I know people will take it as only a shield. It's not a real trophy, but do you know what? It's going to be in the trophy cabinet. Let's get into this. We're going to have to start, of course, with the goalkeeper, who I just said off camera. I don't think that Wright actually gets the respect he deserves. He is he makes such a difference to this team. What rating do you give him after today's performance?
You got to give him an 8. He was solid, you know what I mean? Like
clean sheet,
Made a couple of good saves. All of a sudden he's back in goal, clean sheet. Comes in, the way he claims things, that's one of his real super strengths. The way he just comes out and claims the ball all the time. And we never look. He made a couple of good saves in the game, but he just looked solid and everything just ticks when he's in goal, man. Let's hope he stays fit all season.
8-0.
No, I would have given him a 9 to be honest. I thought his distribution was brilliant. He never in doubt. Do you know what I mean? Safe hands as usual. And as Dad was saying, you didn't sweat at any moment with him in goal because that's just how brilliant he is. So yeah, for me it's a 9. I can't lie.
I agree. Made some key saves. Let's go to right back Ben White.
Yeah. Do you know what? I'm going to give Ben White an 8. We're talking, me and Dad literally last night arguing with Uncle Laurie about Doku. What did Doku do? He said he literally had him locked down, and Doku is a very fast physical player. He's very technical.
Fizzy thing.
Do you know what I mean? He is someone hard to track, and we know Ben White comes up against fast wingers. That's one of his biggest weaknesses. But I thought it was brilliant.
Yeah, he was. It's brilliant. I'd go with an 8. I want us to keep Ben White as well. There's still rumours linking him with Everton and stuff like that. I think even if we bring in a centre-back who can play on the right-hand side as well, right back as well, we must keep Ben White. He's a very important player in this team.
I liked what that fan said earlier. He said, just keep Ben White until Timber's back. Just let him play. He deserves to play.
Even beyond that, he's a top player. And obviously, you can see the other players, they like him. And he's a quality player.
He's a good player.
He's a quality player. And, some people have been writing this guy off too quick. I still think he's got a lot to offer to this team.
Christian Mascaro.
Thought he had an excellent game, He kept Haaland quiet, He looked sharp, he won things. He looked at it today. That's what I'm saying. Like, you've seen him in some of the other games and he's sort of been chilling. But the game today now, he was on it, and him and Gabriel, the partnership, looked solid. He had a really good game.
Yeah, Christian Mascaro was the aggressor today. And Gabriel Magalhaes was more the covering centre-back.
Yeah.
21.
It's mad.
That's mad.
13 million pounds.
8.
13 million pounds we bought him for. And you look at some of the other defenders in the league that are much more than that, and he's not put a foot wrong, has he? I thought it was brilliant today, and I feel like as well, coming up against Erling Haaland, let's be real, he's one of the best players in the world. He didn't duck out of any challenge. He was there, he was strong, he was coming in at right back to cover right back when maybe Ben White was going forward. I thought it was impeccable. So yeah, I'm going to give him an 8 as well.
Gabriel Magalhaes.
This guy, I'm running out of words for this guy. He's just one of the best centre-backs in the world. I'm personally going to give him a 9. I think the way he led the team today, brilliant. Distribution, brilliant. Going forward, brilliant. Defence, amazing. He had everybody knew what they were doing. He's the leader at the back. That's what, do you know what I mean? That's why we sing that song, The Wall at the Back is Gabriel. He was unbelievable. And I feel like as well, to play with someone who's not your typical partner, you're missing William Saliba. He didn't look like he was without William Saliba today. He looked amazing.
And his levels were great. You saw right at the end, we're 3-0 up. He still put in a great tackle, went to the crowd, went like that. An 8 out of 10 I give him. He was solid.
A man that loves a goal against Man City, Ricardo Calafiori, Robbie.
Yeah, I thought he was brilliant today. Took his goal brilliantly, by the way. And had some lovely touches in the game, defended well as well. He's up against Semenyo. We're forgetting. These are top players they're up against, And Semenya didn't get a sniff, did he? I thought he was excellent as well. 8 for him as well.
He's in some striker positions, Ricardo Calafiori, a lot of the time.
Yo, man, could you play left wing? He might have to be a left wing option because the way he strikes a ball is unbelievable.
Could definitely play midfield, I reckon.
Yeah, he's
Definitely.
The way he gets around, sometimes I'm just like, why are you even in this
Yes, that's
position,
what
bro?
I was thinking,
I'm like, you're playing left back, but he's just, he was brilliant today. I'm gonna give him, I'll give him a 9 as well because he scored a goal, and I think he could have scored a second goal as well. And I thought the way he gets around, he's hard to track. He's kind of like a false left back. It doesn't even make sense.
Miles Lewis Skelly.
Bad man, as Ty would say. You know what? I'm gonna give. Oh, this is so difficult.
You can give high. No, listen, we won 3. I think we were getting 1-3.
Nah, do you know what? I have a big number for somebody else, but I'm also gonna give him a 9. I think 19 years old, and he didn't look out of place. As I said in my fan cam, Elliot Anderson, 120 mil. He made him look like a scrub. Simple as that. That assist, brilliant. The way he just drives in midfield, the way he wins fouls, I thought it was excellent. And he's going to give us a headache in who we start in the next games. But I thought he was brilliant.
Well said.
Yeah, 8 out of 10 as well. Outstanding. I've always looked at him and say, that deep midfield. I kind of like him box-to-box midfield, but he played the deeper role. Again, you know what I mean? The manager trusted him in that, and I thought he done brilliantly. And he's a player that just rises to the big occasion all the time. And he's, like Kenyah said, he's 19.
Ridiculous.
What's he going to be like when he's 25?
Ridiculous.
If he stays injury-free. He's a monster in midfield, man. You know what I mean? Yeah, brilliant. 8.
Bruno Guimaraes.
Brilliant as well. Another monster in midfield. You know what I mean? I thought he was, when you consider that's his like debut big game.
Yeah.
He was brilliant, man. Like the way he just bounces players off the ball, the aggression. We didn't miss Declan Rice.
That is a,
Right?
that's
We
a
didn't
big
miss
statement.
Rice. Right? And I never thought I'd be saying that, but you know what I mean? If he can do that where, especially at the start of the season, we can say to Rice, yo, just chill a bit. I can see Lee Judge running right there. Look, he's coming. He's having to run all the way around. Look. Right? If where's he going?
Oh, he's gone by. He's missed the turning. Oh, for goodness sake.
Where's he going down there?
Oh, he's coming.
But, if you could have a player like that, I think this guy is gonna and the crowd love him. I was chatting to his dad after the game, and
That's
I said
crazy.
to him, your son's already a crowd favourite. But what a signing, people! We have signed ourselves an excellent player, and I'm looking forward to seeing more and more of him. He's an 8 out of 10 for him. A great debut.
Yeah, he started fast. He got Doku off the ball straight away, aggressively. I loved it.
Yeah,
Bruno.
I love Bruno already, man. He's like a Gabriel of midfielders, isn't he? He's just strong. He ain't taking a ramp in. 8 out of 10 for me. It was brilliant. Great debut.
Our captain, Martin Odegaard, has gone through criticism after criticism after criticism. I'll get ladies first. Go on.
I have a bazooka. To me, this is a 10 out of 10.
Wow.
He was involved in every single goal. He was building up, he was pressing, he was scoring, he was assisting, everything he did. That is exactly what us Arsenal fans have been asking for. I think that's why we spent the last 2 seasons so frustrated, because you watch that performance and you know that's the player that we want, that's the player that we know we have. It's just we've just not seen it. And if we can have a season of him like that, that is brilliant. I thought he was excellent today. That is my Odegaard of the World Cup, 100%.
10 out of 10 for you.
I've got nothing negative to say.
Yeah, easily the man of the match for me. Not
Easily?
Easily. Not that there were some other players who were really
there.
good, but he just stood out, man. Like you know that phrase, run the game. He run the game. Like he just literally controlled the game. Like it's almost like if he said stop, the game stopped. If he said move, it moved. If he said that, he run it from start to finish. I said it last season. I go, he spent a lot of that season injured. That's what people forgot. Shoulder injuries. We had 2 of those. He weren't himself. I was starting to fear for him. I'm thinking, I don't know, man. Then I saw him at the World Cup, and I'm like, yo,
I know that
Odegaard
one.
we know.
I know him.
I mean? His link-up play with Haaland for Norway was unbelievable, and I said, I hope he can bring that back. And he looks like he might be the player that benefits the most from the World Cup from our squad, because he's almost like the World Cup was his pre-season. He looked unbelievable in that World Cup for Norway, and today and the other pre-season games he's played little half-hour cameos and he's looked sharp in those. And if this guy starts to put in them sort of performances, man, we could have a really good season. 10 out of 10, man of the match.
Talking about shoulder injury, he dropped the shoulder on Rico Lewis. Fucking
The goal, the way he just he did that little shimmy dummy and just sat down. Donnarumma, brilliant.
Yeah, he's dropping shoulders all over the place. The shimmy is back. We'll sit back down. What you mean? Let me go to Noni Madueke today, Robbie.
Yeah, you know what? I'm going to be kind to him and say, boy, he's rusty. Yeah, because he was one player who didn't look good. You know what I mean? Like he was very poor, I thought, today, man. So I'll probably give him 4 out of 10.
Oh, he's being it.
No, he didn't. Let's be real. He didn't.
He had 3 shots and they went straight to the keeper.
I like to back him, right? But he didn't have a good game today. You know what I mean? Like, he looked rusty. He looked. And listen, out of all the other players, they look sharp on it. And remember, we got to remember, he's just come back, innit? He's just come back from the World. I've got to say no, but he has been like one of them players who've had the extended break. Yeah. So I'm going to give him the benefit of doubt, but he must improve.
No, I mirror everything Dad said. I just think end product is a common theme that we say with Noni. But as he said, this is his first proper minutes in the bank. So hopefully, we see more improvement against Coventry if he's to play.
I mean, I think that's just on his individual performance. No one's comparing him to Saka. He's saying because people sometimes they look at Saka and say, "I need you to be that," and we know he's not that, but that's what people judge him off.
Of player, but he's, you know what I mean? Like, this season, what we're going to need to see from him is end product.
Right.
Yeah? And good decision making.
Solace.
I thought he was brilliant. 9 out of 10 for him. He if it weren't for Odegaard, he would have been my man in the match.
Fair.
He was brilliant today. This guy's got a lot of quality, man. He looks good on the ball, but also off the ball.
Defensively, he's good.
The way he works, honestly, that guy, you can see he's a Mikel Arteta player.
Yeah, facts.
To the T.
Facts.
You know what I mean? We've got a lot of quality going forward. He had an assist in the game.
Got header back to Havertz.
You know what I mean? And it's a good decision. That's what I'm saying. If I'm looking at Madueke and I'm looking at him, straight away I'm saying his decision making is better, right? But he was excellent today, and again he's looked good all pre-season, and he's looking like a very good sign. 35 million at the moment. Still very early.
Yeah, still early.
At the moment, that's looking like a good buy, man. You know what I mean? So 9 out of 10.
Yeah, I'll second that. 9 out of 10. I thought it was brilliant. I think, his first competitive debut in English football, amazing. I think he actually did get 2 assists. I think he assisted Odegaard's goal as well. So, we're talking about someone, this is his first real minutes against a competitive side. We're talking about the second best team in the league as well. I thought he was brilliant, and as I've been saying, when you think about it, in every pre-season game, he's either scored or assisted, and he's carrying that on. So it's starting to look very good.
Kai Havertz, Kenyah.
Do you know what? Funny enough, for the first 15 minutes, I'm like, you've not really had a touch. I need you to get a bit more involved. But then he pops up with a goal. I don't know if that counts as an own goal, by the way, because it comes off Donnarumma's head. He does kind of flap it in. But nevertheless,
I think you'll get that goal because he headed. You know what made that goal? He headed it
down. That's a good strike.
When you headed the book, so you see Donnarumma, he's expecting it, and then he has to, and that's why he's
all. It's a striker header.
Yeah, I think it was a good goal.
It was a good goal.
I hope he gets that. He should get that.
He will. He was on target. He will get it. He will get it.
I hope so as well.
He'll get it.
Yeah, I hope he gets that goal as well. And I think, his link-up play was really good. The way he held up the ball was very good. The way he works with Odegaard as well. You see there's a good relationship there. So that's a real positive, and I think we want, one of our biggest things is, a lot of fans are saying we kind of want another attacker between Gyökeres and Havertz. Yeah. We're not really sure. That puts a bit more confidence in the fans. So I'm gonna give Havertz 8 out of 10.
Deserves it. Who starts against Coventry quickly?
To me, I feel like you always reward players, and I think you can't drop someone who just scored a goal. Simple as that. So for me, I'm starting Havertz.
Rating and same question.
8 out of 10, I agree with that. He looked very sharp today. He's looked sharp, in a couple of pre-seasons games. And he starts. He started in the final of the Champions League, scored, started again today, scored. You've got to continue that on. Yeah, he was, and he's showing a lot more aggression now. I mean, I like that. Yeah?
Let's run through subs. 6 of them, starting with, why didn't he get too much minutes? Let's go to Eze quickly.
Eze weren't on long with his 6, standard 6.
Yeah, I'll just give him a 5. It wasn't long enough.
Nkapie.
I love this guy, man. 7 out of 10. Pierre.
You love the left back.
I love this guy. He's wicked. Again, just strong youth. Just move, man. Do you know what I mean?
Straight aggression.
I love him.
Okay, 7 out of 10. Who did he bodied Semenyo?
Yeah.
7. 7.
7. Let's go Bukayo Saka, Robbie.
Look sharp. Looked sharp, you know what I mean? Could have scored, you know what I mean? Should have scored, I think. No, actually,
I think
no.
that's harsh.
Should have passed. When he cut in there, he got a bit greedy. He should have passed that back. I think he was either solid
when
or
he
something.
went-
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. But look sharp. I like that. 6.
Yeah, I'll go 6 as well. Yeah,
I'm now thinking, Declan Rice.
big deck energy. That's my guy, man. I'll go 6 as well. I just feel like by that time the game was done, innit? He just came out for a bit of relax. But it was really nice to see him back, and he just, again, he didn't look like he played that amount of games last season. He looks refreshed, which is great to see.
Yeah, he looked good. You know what I mean? I'll probably go 7. I thought he came in, did what Declan Rice does.
Yeah, just...
You know what I mean? But as I said, I'm just glad that you got Bruno now, that maybe you can give him a little, you can ease him back. You haven't got to say, right, Rice, you're back in for the full 90. I might not even start him against Coventry. I'll probably start Bruno.
I hear that.
Yeah.
Zubimendi.
It wasn't on long, was he? So 6, standard 6.
Yeah, I'll give him a 5. Wasn't on long enough.
Victor G.
Yeah, not on long enough really. I wanted to see a bit more. Like his hold-up play could be better. I'll give him a 5.
Yeah, standard. Yeah, because he wasn't on long enough really to see him do anything.
Referee.
It was a very unfussy game. I
think
thought
it's
the referee handled the game well, handled the occasion well. The referee done well. 8.
Yeah, no, I'd agree with that. I think at one point Calafiori dives, and I think the ref actually gets that right.
He does get that right.
Yeah, he actually does get that right, and yeah, he just had what a ref's game should be, which is you're not supposed to really hear or see the ref. He's just there to make sure everything's intact.
Interested to know what you give Mikel Arteta today.
To me, it's a 10 out of 10. You know, if you beat your main rivals in a one-off final, 3-0, it could have been 4 or even 5. There was a goal line clearance in there. We forget about that as well. Like, it just looked so comfortable. And there was players like Martinelli's not even in the squad. Do you know what I mean? So, for me, 10 out of 10, he got everything perfectly right.
Whitewash past the pad.
Yeah, 10 out of 10. There have been some people moaning about pre-season, saying that the levels have been. Oh, Lee, I'm talking about you, Lee. Right? No, I thought that, we all said this would be your test now, before the big test, which is Coventry. You pass it with flying colours, man. You know what I mean? Like, those players, you could see, they looked at it. And that's what you need. And, to go again and win a title again, those players are going to have to be at it like they were last year. That's the thing for him now. Can you lift these players and say, all right, celebration time done now, do it again? The signs look good.
Final one, the fans travelled a long way, 5 hours, some from London, it's even no longer.
5.5
Just if you, I'm sorry for some of the fans that missed it because they were because of the traffic, might have missed the first goal.
I thought they might delay the kickoff. When
I thought they would as well.
You know the manoeuvres I had to do to get it. Driving, man, I tell you. But listen, we got it. It was great. Loved it here. You know what I mean? I haven't been here since the days when we were, when Wembley, when they used to have the they was rebuilding Wembley and they did the FA Cup games there.
It's a lovely stadium.
And it was great to be back here, man. And the fans were magnificent. 3/4 of the stadium was Arsenal fans. We know that City sent back some of their allocation. 3/4 of the place was us. So for the fans to make that effort, fantastic. You know what I mean? So 10.
Yeah, he said it perfectly. It was a long drive. What's that song that Lee Judge was singing in the car? Stuck in traffic for the champions. So I think it just goes to show the dedication. Obviously, it was a far drive, but we're happy and blessed to be here. And yeah, the fans 10 out of 10.
And
The
the
battle's
chant
quality.
from the fans, singing to City fans, second again,
Brilliant.
10 out of 10, brilliant.